Just arrived at my haunted hotel. It is Monday and I'm just going to find Brett, find out what's been going on since Thursday. Still not fully recovered. Busy week again, let's do it.
Last week at my haunted hotel, we captured some phenomenal evidence and our guests on Thursday night were very lucky to witness it. The doll in room 5 continues to move, and on Sunday afternoon, having been moved to a different position, it fell mysteriously again. Strange events continue to happen throughout the building, and as we enter our 4th week, we have no idea what to expect.
It's a new week at my haunted hotel. I'm quite excited. It's the first week where we've had multiple, 3 nights booked in, so it'll be quite interesting to see how the week pans out throughout the week. However, one thing has happened this week. Harry swanned off on holiday and left me and Danny to it. He might regret his decisions because we don't know what we're going to get up to yet.
Last Thursday night was by far our most active investigation at my haunted hotel. It was just a phenomenal night from start to finish, and what the 4 ladies experienced was truly unique. This week we have a very, very busy schedule ahead. We have rooms booked out tonight, tomorrow and Thursday. Guests are flocking from all over to experience what others have witnessed here in this incredible building.
The good thing now the word's got out there, we're having people travel from across the country. Tonight, we actually have someone from Oxford staying over. They're travelling up just for my haunted hotel. The word is getting out there and it's getting really exciting.
So we've reached the stage now where people have watched the episodes and they're actually coming here and requesting rooms. Now, we don't usually do this. We just designate certain rooms to certain guests. But tonight, I think we're going to allow them to stay in room 5. Room 5 has just been so bizarre over the last few weeks. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, the doll on Thursday night was throwing itself off the shelf. You can see how terrified the 2 girls were staying in that room, and we spoke to them the day later and one of them didn't get any sleep at all.
We have found amazing things like this horrible doll that spends a lot of time in room 5 throwing itself around. We've caught apparitions that seem to be moving around the rooms, loads of knocking and banging, actual voices and whistling. That's just in the first couple of weeks of my haunted hotel. It can only get better from here.
It's Monday night and our first guests of the week are about to check in. They'll be spending the night in room 5 with the mysterious doll. Brett and I briefed them ahead of the investigation, and we had plenty of challenges in store for the night.
Oh my god, look what they've done. Look. Right. Where's the end of the corridor, room 5? Why did you do that?
Alright, here we go again. Guests have just now entered room 5 where they'll be spending the night. They look pretty nervous, but that's what you expect.
It's the freaky doll room. Where should we put all our stuff? We need to keep hold of that key.
These guys are going to be a bit of fun. They seem incredibly different though.
Yeah.
One of them's quite quiet and reserved. The other one's a little bit more open to kind of do stuff.
They've been on paranormal investigations before though, so they do have an idea of what they're doing.
That's true.
Do these dolls want them? Oh. I can't remember which one it is, but one of these dolls falls off, mate. I think it's one that literally is above your head.
Oh, lovely, thanks. You're sleeping
No,
this side.
it's a-
You're
no,
sleeping
it's
this
a
side.
thing.
If you're going to sleep, you're sleeping this side.
I think that's the one that has fallen off a few times. Literally just on its own. And actually it's really on there, so that must have to be pushed because look how far back it is. Ring of roses, pocket full of posies, tissue, we all fall down. That's nice.
I'm half afraid to open doors now because I think...
Go on, just open. Is there like instructions in there? The Bible. What's it say? Welcome to room 5. We've been chosen to stay in one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel. We encourage you to explore your room as as you may find some hidden information on how to conduct your own private investigations. Your room has been decorated to evoke the spirits that have been recorded in this room. Check-out will be 12 p.m. the next day. Room 5, also known as the nursery. I don't think we're going to sleep. I actually don't think we'll sleep very well.
I already knew that anyway. The doll in this room, which so far has remained nameless, has been identified as containing its own entity and isn't haunted by any one spirit. Does this doll contain a demonic possession? She has been recorded moving and being pushed over on many occasions. Once stood up, she appears to be stable and still, but always seems to move. Does she not like us in her room? Can you get a feeling as to what possesses this doll?
There's a long night ahead. So I brought polos.
Why have you got polos?
What have you got, Brett?
You know what? This time I haven't got anything, but I have got some chips coming in on the way from the chef.
You joking?
I just asked him for chips.
No Hustlers burgers.
Not Hustlers burgers.
Well, you don't get a very nice feeling. What from that doll there?
That.
Rocking horse?
Yes.
Really?
Because I literally just turned around and shivers went down my spine. Turned around, looked at it and shivers going down my spine. Not so much from her.
No, but they think it's demonic.
Shivery, yeah, but that is even worse.
She looks quite nice, but I judge character.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Good luck with your investigation. Can you find out exactly what possesses the doll?
Amy and Geraldine spend the next half an hour exploring room 5 before conducting a mirror scrying session.
Hey, stay a foot away from the mirror.
Hey, back here.
Yeah, and just keep staring as if you're looking through yourself. Just keep staring at your image in the mirror and ask the spirits to come through.
If there's anybody here, can you change my appearance? Can you change my physical appearance in the mirror? And show yourselves?
An hour into the investigation, and we are about to capture some extraordinary evidence. Amy and Geraldine are about to hear clear footsteps on the top corridor, and our camera up there captures the exact moment.
Did you, one of you guys just walk down the stairs?
No, we're in the office.
Oh, okay, I think someone just walked downstairs near us then.
You're the only people up there.
Okay, then there's someone else, yeah. There's something else in here, in here then. Out in the, corridor.
Bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just going to check the cameras. How long ago did it happen?
Literally a second.
Okay, so the girls have just radioed through to us from room 5. Very, very unexpected because we weren't actually watching the cameras at the time. We were cutting some footage. They heard somebody upstairs, and obviously we've just gone back through the cameras now. We've got the shot of the corridor here, the shot of the staircase. There is just nobody there at all. With the first unexplainable moment of the night happening, we present our guests with their first challenge by splitting them up and sending Amy into room 6 whilst Geraldine heads to room 1. Okay, first challenge, we have split the girls. We've sent Amy into room 6 by herself and we've sent Geraldine into room 1. The idea here is to try and put them into an uncomfortable situation. Amy is certainly the one that's showing more fear than Geraldine at the moment, so let's see what happens with that.
Would you like to come and say hello? Is there anyone in here? Can you make a noise if we're in this room? Can you do that again, please? Did you just get that massive bang?
Just about to replay it back now.
Huge bang.
Amy, show me where that came from.
It was behind me here, in the circle. Huge bang, Danny.
Yeah, we heard it. It's very, very clear on the camera. We were just wondering whereabouts it came from because we thought it may have been coming from 5, which is obviously behind the wall to your left now. It definitely doesn't come from that room though, so we're not sure where that originated from.
It sounds like it definitely comes from behind me, and it just so happens that I called out and asked if there's anyone in this room, and then on cue it made that noise.
That bang was absolutely on cue.
It was. And she's recently heard tapping again, and again it's around that box in that corner.
Since opening My Haunted Hotel, we have captured a number of strange banging and knocking sounds in the corner of room 6, where a strange box was placed before Lady Snake conducted her ritual. This is something we are keeping a close eye on.
What was that? Okay, there was some clear knocking over in this corner.
Just say bangs over there.
Ordered on more than one occasion in this room.
Did you hear that then?
As we approach the halfway stage of the investigation, Amy and Geraldine head to our little cupboard under the stairs to share their thoughts on the night so far.
It's the same in Geraldine in the Big Brother house. This is day 10. We've heard some knocking. I feel very content and warm. Geraldine has had very cold feet and cold legs. We've set up a couple of experiments that we are
hoping will show us that there's something there.
And this evening we would really, really love to see something, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We would love. We've
heard things,
yeah.
felt things, but we want to see something tonight.
That is the goal of this evening.
Oh my god.
I wasn't lying. Go on,
There's sour cream and everything. No, I do not want a chip, Brett.
mayo.
Is it? I thought it was sour cream.
We challenge Amy and Geraldine with a number of experiments over the next hour, but nothing at all happens, and so we decide to join them in room 6 to conduct an ITC session.
Can you make a noise in this room? I've heard you bang and make other noises in here, so do it again, please. Or if you are next door. Tell us where you are. No response.
Is it because men are in this room now? You're intimidated.
I wouldn't say I was that intimidating, really.
No response.
From you, or...
From all.
Wow.
Do you like what they've done to the room? How they've changed it?
No response. So we are halfway through the investigation here. It's Monday night at my haunted hotel, and it's very, very quiet.
Yeah, so far, right? Room 6 felt really intimidating earlier. We've both stepped in there, and now we've left them both in there for a bit to see whether or not that changes the dynamic of the room a bit. But so far, it's been much quieter than it was last week.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of weird bangs, one significant bang. They also heard footsteps on the corridor earlier on, which obviously we've managed to watch back, and we can confirm that nobody was there, so that is definitely paranormal. But apart from that, yeah, quiet. Let's see what the second half of the investigation brings.
We move into the early hours, and our guests are instructed to head into the brothel section, where they will call out as part of an Intravox session. The Intravox device delivers hundreds of white noise frequencies into the atmosphere, which can trigger paranormal activity.
Can you come and say hello? Come and pull one of the chairs out. Come and sit in with us. And have a chat.
Oh my word. That was on cue.
That was so loud.
Come and pull one of the chairs out. Come and sit in with us. And have a chat. Come and pull one of the chairs out. Come and sit in with us. And have a chat. Can you tell us your name, please?
That was a man's voice.
What did that say?
That sounded like a gentleman, that didn't sound like a lady.
It was like a single syllable word.
Oh my god.
Can you tell us your name, please?
Could these disembodied voices be an echo from the past, when this part of the building served as a brothel, and what secrets did it hold? Monday's investigation came to an end, and both Amy and Geraldine would now attempt to sleep in room 5.
Yeah, quite shocking to be honest. We've heard lots of very, very clear footsteps. We thought we were in separate rooms. We actually thought one of us was leaving the room to come and see the other. They were that clear. Room 6, lots of stuff went on in there. Felt very uneasy. It's probably, in my perspective, is actually the worst room. I felt very uneasy, like the predator-prey kind of thing. Room 5, we're staying in there tonight. It has not much has happened, has it?
No, not much has happened yet, but...
And we had a very clear male voice this evening as well.
In this room that we're in now.
When I did the lone visual in room 6, I was sat on the rocking chair, and it was a tremendous bang behind me. There was nobody else anywhere near me. Geraldine was in a completely different room, and it was completely unexplainable.
Can you make a noise if we're in this room?
It's Tuesday at my haunted hotel, and as one room leaves, another is about to arrive. The bar is full of people wanting to soak in the atmosphere of this 400-year-old building, and as the light fades, it's down to business.
I'm absolutely shattered. I've spent most of today on post-production. Last night was reasonably quiet for my haunted hotel, but the footsteps that they were hearing in the corridor and the fact that we were able to capture it on camera is really fantastic. Looking forward to 2 more guests attending tonight. Let's do it.
So the second day of the week, this is the Tuesday, we have another room booked in. Last night was quite quiet, for here anyway, but now we've kind of regrouped after last night. I'm kind of feeling a bit of a buzz. We do have Ollie with us today, who helped us kind of design the concept to start with, so it'll be interesting to bring another member of the team who has not really been here as much. I'm quite excited to show him about as well today.
So my name's Ollie. I helped come up with the creation of my haunted hotel with Brett. We came together, sort of thought of an idea of how we can make ghost hunts different. We've all been on ones, we've both been really into paranormal activity for ages, and we just wanted to create an event where we can make people the star of the investigation, get them involved, set challenges. So far I've been on a few nights. It's been interesting to see how guests have reacted. I've watched the footage back of the nights that Danny and Brett have done as well, and some of the evidence that's been captured has been great to watch. It's great fun watching the guests get involved and seeing what they can capture in their own rooms as well.
Tuesday's guests had arrived, and it was immediately clear to see how nervous they were. Would they last the night? We were about to find out.
What the?
Here we go, it's Tuesday night. Guests are just heading upstairs into their rooms now. They look very, very nervous. I don't think we've had anyone in here that's looked this nervous before. It'll be really interesting to see if their fear does anything to the building tonight. Ollie, glad you're with us.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh God. No. No. Oh my God. At the bed. Oh, sorry about my language. Oh man. Jesus. I don't know how to say that, am I? Welcome to me. Listen to the floor. What does it say? You have to read it out loud. I can't read it. Welcome to room 3. You have been chosen to stay in one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel. We encourage you to stay, to explore your room. I can't breathe. As you may find some hidden information on how to conduct your own private investigations. Your room has been decorated to evoke the spirits that have been recorded in this room. Check out what will be 12 p.m. next day.
Right, this is getting beyond the joke now. Not only did you go to Tesco last night and purchase a Terry's chocolate orange, California raisins, which are just immense, and some kind of tart, you now bring this.
Well, it was my lunch. And then I had a Five Guys, and now...
And what else have you brought, Brett?
Hustlers Burgers.
My haunted hotel, sponsored by Hustlers Burgers.
And every other fast food chain there is.
Yeah, all of them.
Your thoughts on this disgraceful behaviour, please, Ollie?
Impressed, actually, if anything.
There you go. You can have a Hustlers Burger.
Well, I don't know, because I won't stay as skinny as you if I eat one.
Curse you, Brett. Curse you.
So what you going for, Kirst?
So I've got some ideas, see if this mirrors.
Are these the mirrors that steam up that they write in?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, there's something written on that mirror.
Going for the talc.
The talcum powder seemed like a good idea at the time, until I had to clean it all up the next morning.
You had a lovely job today, didn't you, mate?
I had to use 2 hoovers. The first one broke.
Scrying is an ancient technique allowing you to peer into the spirit world using a mirror. Sit in a dimly lit or darkened room and sit or stand about a foot in front of the mirror and gaze into the mirror yourself. Focus your eyes.
I've done that before.
Have you?
Turned into a man.
Did you?
Yeah.
You can contact the spirit world by asking them to change your physical form or show themselves in the mirror. Oh my gosh.
What have I got myself into here, people?
Kirsty and Tracy explore room 3 and then begin their first experiment by using trigger objects and an EMF detector.
Hello?
It's me you're looking for. What have we got ourselves into? I think I've just turned it on actually. I don't think it was on in the first place. That wasn't very clever. Is there anybody here? Probably got
If
little
there
radio.
is, can you give me a sign that you're here?
Little knock.
An hour passes with no results, and it is time to challenge the girls by splitting them up. We send Tracy into room 6 and Kirsty into room 5.
Okay, here we go. First challenge of the night, and what we have done is very cruel. We've sent Kirsty into room 5 on her own, and we sent Tracy into room 6 on her own. These two girls are very, very nervous. They're on edge. If anything happens, I really do fear for how they will be. Hopefully it kicks off.
Okay. Not very comfortable in here, I'm going to admit that straight out. Very scary room.
Oh, I don't like this room.
So now they have just gone into both rooms 5 and 6 alone. Tracy looks terrified. She's not stepped any further than about a foot into the room.
It's like a proper back to the wall moment, isn't it?
She just does not want to be in there at all.
This room is so terrifying. I'm literally stood still. Is there anyone here? Billy? Sarah? Can you make yourself known?
Oh, I don't like it in here.
Is that your doll? Can you move the doll at all? Can you rock the horse for me?
Tracy?
Yeah. Yeah.
We would like you to move the doll off the chair and sit in its place.
No.
We would like you to do that by furthering your investigation within the chair.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Sorry, doll. Okay, now I'm really scared. Okay, if there's anybody here with me, please can you give me a sign?
Brett has challenged Tracy to sit in the rocking chair. Over the last 4 weeks, there have been knocking sounds coming from behind the chair where the mysterious Bune box lies. We wish to see if this occurs again.
I'm so scared right now.
Can you move the horse? Can you rock the horse for me?
Make the clock strike if it. Whoa. Was that you? Is that you? Could you do it again, please?
Within just 5 minutes, this experiment triggers a result as 3 clear knocks are heard. This is disturbing as 3 knocks occur in locations that are believed to house negative entities. It is a mocking of the Holy Trinity. This is the first time this has been heard at my haunted hotel.
Strike if it. Whoa. Strike if it.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Wow.
45 minutes later, we send both the girls into room 2, which has provided strong evidence over the last few weeks. There is a Rem device set up in there, which measures disturbances around the device itself up to 5 inches.
Cold and creepy, this room. Thanks, guys. This is great.
So we're trying something different now with room 2. Usually we send one person in at a time and blindfold them with the Intravox device or even with no equipment at all. This time we're sending both the girls in. They're both showing high levels of fear tonight. See if anything happens in this room and their fear triggers it off.
Oh, look at that. What? What's on my head? Did you just feel something touch your hair? I thought I did, but I think it was my own hair. Something just got on my head. No. Something gently just touched my head. You joking? No. What, like, on top of your head, moving head. Moving hair. Creepy. I'm not going to touch my head. Thanks. I swear somebody just took my head.
Oh my god!
She wasn't anywhere near it.
What?
The Rem pod has just gone off right by the mirror in the corner of room 2. That is bizarre. She was nowhere near it.
You have to be this close.
Yeah, literally.
We do not know what caused the Rem device to go off, and half an hour later, the girls head into the interview room.
Oh, alone as in just the 2 of us, it is petrifying.
Literally can't breathe. But it's had a few things.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have, yes, a bit of activity, and it scared the crap out of me.
The doll's room is something else. Terrifying.
The pentagram on the floor. I was petrified. I literally couldn't move in that room. I thought I heard something in there. I wasn't sure, but I thought I heard something in there.
It's going to be a very eventful night.
With Ollie leaving Brett and I, we decide to move the guests downstairs into the bar, and we instruct them to sit at opposite sides. Nothing happens, and so we send them into the ladies' toilets and cellar alone.
Not a lot is happening right now in the bar. All the ladies' toilets. We're about to send Kirsty into the cellar on her own.
God, I can't go in there. Oh.
If you make your way a bit further into the cell, please.
Oh my god. Oh, f***ing sake. Oh my god. This is the worst thing I've ever done my whole entire life.
You're welcome.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, is there anyone in here?
Oh, it's the generator. It's the generator. But
Whoa, what was that though? What the hell just happened?
what was that? Something just off camera is just.
What, just to try and explain here, the generator's just gone off in the cellar. Kirsty's obviously cracked herself as it's happened. It got us, but something has happened here off camera that has made her now run out of the cellar. We have to radio through and make sure they're okay. In a bizarre twist, a gigantic bang occurs on what we believe to be the cellar hatch off camera, and it is so loud it distorts the audio. To cause this loud of a bang means something must have hit the hatch with considerable force, but we find nothing that could have caused this.
Right, we're just heading in now to find the girls. Girls, where are you?
Yeah, corner.
Right, what the hell just happened?
I am never, ever going in a cellar ever again.
Right, so we saw the generator come on,
Yeah,
which is
that
obviously...
scared me.
But what was it off
Something
camera?
just went boom.
So it was to your left. We couldn't
Yeah.
see it off camera.
Yeah, it was on this side.
What was it? Can you try and
I don't
explain
know.
what it was?
I don't know. It was like just a big massive bang, and then I ran.
So obviously the generator's not paranormal, but then the bang that
the
you
bang
heard...
was definitely something. That was nothing like normal.
Oh my god.
Tracy, you then also radioed up to me at the same time.
Yeah, it's because I could hear screaming.
Yeah.
How you both feeling?
Terrified.
Don't worry. It's all good.
My nerves.
I think I've just had a mini heart attack. Listen,
God.
I've just backed out of those toilets because I was too scared to turn around and walk out because I could hear Kirsty screaming.
Just before we finish the investigation, we set the girls one final challenge and send Kirsty into room 6 and Tracy into room 5. It is at this moment we capture this.
I can hear creaking in here. I need to get out. It's horrible.
Say that again, sorry?
I can hear someone walking in here.
Actually in the room?
Yeah. That is bad.
We're just reviewing some footage back. Kirsty radioed through to us. She's hearing movement outside on the landing. We've just confirmed that there is absolutely nobody up there. The only two people up there are Kirsty and Tracy, and Tracy's in room 5. She's hearing, and we can hear it as well on the playback, clear footsteps on the corridor, which is really, really interesting because we got the exact same thing last night. We're like in a real residual period here where all this new stuff is happening. Footsteps on the corridor, that's something that we've not been getting a lot of.
I can hear creaking in here. I need to get out. It's horrible.
Found the night pretty creepy, scary to be honest. How about you, Kirst?
Found it. I'm on the edge of my seat, like.
Absolutely terrified, I think. Oh, after that last bit. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. It's been good. It's been a good experience. Strike it. Ooh.
The cellar was the most paranormal for me. Just that bang. Couldn't explain it. I was gone. Out the door. No stopping me.
Spooky. It is spooky in here. It's got quite a vibe, hasn't it, in here?
Yeah, it gives you mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Mixed feelings. One minute you feel okay, then you're not.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's coming to the end of the Tuesday night this week, and it had a quiet start, but boy did it pick up towards the end. We had probably the most crazy reaction down in the cellar. We're still not entirely sure what that is. We've watched back the footage loads of times and we can't quite work out where that's coming from. Sadly, it's just off camera. She's not even sure herself, but yet again, loads of footsteps up and down these corridors. There's a definite residual energy in this building that just seems to be playing on repeat.
This building just never fails to amaze me on how different the paranormal activity is. It's just wave upon wave upon wave every single night, and even when you think you're having a quiet night, then suddenly something happens and bang, it's full on action, and we're like glued to the cameras. I think the highlights tonight, definitely what happened with the girl in the cellar, Kirsty. There was some kind of huge bang off camera after the generator went off, which we do not know what that was. And again, the footsteps that just baffle Brett and I, because you're watching an empty corridor, you're hearing the footsteps, and there's just nobody there. It's unexplainable phenomena.